Hello everyone again. I apologize for not uploading yesterday, but I was unfortunately busy the whole day and I realized that I wouldn't have time to record and edit a full video in the little free time that I had. The good, or I guess bad news, is that there hasn't been any super important breakthroughs in the last 2 days. However, I'm going to report on all the developments that have occurred, and maybe we might be able to put the pieces together if we lay out all the information in front of us. The most obvious and important development is the fact that the clones seem to be less and less loyal to Clone VPN every day, as shown in this video where Failure's clone calls a Wendy's and talks about how he doesn't want to live the single-purpose life of being a clone. He also mentions another clone in the video, which is pretty obviously RoyalPear's clone, as if you have watched any of RoyalPear's more recent shorts, you will know that RoyalPear clone has become unwilling to make shorts, much to the dismay of whoever is talking to him in these shorts, whom at first I thought was Xi. However, the character who was talking to RoyalPear mentioned the boss, meaning that there appears to be an actual corporate structure of Clone VPN, and while Xi is assumed to be the boss, it could be within the realm of possibility that Xi isn't actually the boss and that there is somebody above him masterminding this whole operation. But anyways, while we were still speaking about RoyalPear, his clone held a live stream, and the real RoyalPear was able to make a few appearances in the live stream, and he importantly put a video on his VOD channel giving us the important information that they are being held within some sort of warehouse, and that Ricky is also present in this warehouse. If I had to assume, I would assume that this is the same warehouse where the clones were made in the first place, and that Jonny Razer's clone recorded his live stream at, as we can clearly see the clone warehouse in the background of that live stream from 2 days ago. It's probably also the place where the clones go for 4 hours, as mentioned by the real Jonny Razer in a series of shorts that he has made where he mentions that the clone leaves for 4 hours of the day going somewhere unknown. Also, speaking of Jonny Razer, he now appears to be in the best position to save the others as of recording this, as he has managed to make it to a somewhat safe position inside of his closet, and he will probably be able to escape. And also, as some of you mentioned, Caine did decline the sponsorship offer, which Xi was extremely unhappy about. However, this means that Joe is still in a good position to help out in the Shorts Wars. However, there is one thing that still concerns me. Where do MogSwamp and Knsplash fit into this? The last time their channels were really mentioned was the video where it showed that they had firewalls preventing them from being cloned, but after that we haven't really discovered any information about what is happening to them. The closest we got was a connection on Riggy's board, which isn't giving us any new or useful information, unfortunately. This really bothers me because there's only 4 days until what we can tell is the finale of this whole ARG, and neither MogSwamp nor Knsplash have showed up once, and that just really bothers me. Anyways, one final thing before wrapping up this video is that there was a new video that if you scan a QR code on one of Failure's videos, it leads you to a video called investigation.mp4. This video has a link in the description to a Google Drive which when opened gives you 4 images, one of which being a QR code we already had, but the rest have a series of clues that lead us to believe that during the cloning process there was some sort of gas being used, or that maybe the room that Riggy and the real RoyalPear are being held in has some sort of toxic gas, as there is a note on an image of a respirator which says, "May or may not stop toxic gas." Unfortunately, that's the only information I seem to be able to find on these images, as the other 2 images are still a bit of a mystery to us, but I'll post a link to this in the description if you want to look for yourself. Anyways, that just about wraps up all the new information that I found out. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video and possibly actually get more information on who Xi may be.